welcome in to this Breachers cast. I have my co-caster Yautja and Flair as the analysts tonight, and we have UnBound versus REKT.
Definitely another exciting matchup. Shadow, third map of the season for the inaugural season of VDL. And like you said, we got an awesome matchup here between REKT and UnBound. Should be some great action for us here tonight. We might be blessed with a map 3 tonight. We've been lucky, Shadow.
Yeah, we have.
Last season we've been casting, we've been praying for a map 3. Rarely did it come along, but we've had 2.
Yeah.
In the first 2 cast matches of this season. Very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's almost every single match we've done so far is map 3. Anyways, bans. Let's start off with those. We have UnBound banning Maul and REKT doing Dam. The two, I would say, long-range maps. Doesn't sound like they want to do some long-range maps.
Sure, these teams looking to stick with the meta, apparently, getting rid of the maps that are questionable for teams mostly. So, yeah, we're going to see some familiar Breachers gameplay throughout this match.
Well, since Flair is new to VDL casting, do you know any about these teams, Flair?
I am not familiar with these teams. I have not been in the comp scene recently, but I'm very excited to see how this goes with the start of the season, see how the players play, because I'm recognizing some players in here who have been on top teams before in other leagues.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some players that have been master players in VRML to, I think, finalists in BML. So, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what we get here.
I'm right there with you. I've actually been on a few teams with some of these players in here, so very familiar myself as well.
Yeah. I'm going to head and let these teams know that we're good to start whenever, if they ever will.
Looks like we're just waiting on a 5th player now. Shouldn't be long before we get this player in here. We can go ahead and kick this off. First game of the season for both of these teams. Looking to get a jump on MMR early.
Yes.
Should be a very exciting one to watch.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. It looks like we are starting
We're ready to go.
Let's see which map we are starting on today. Factory. Factory is our first map of the day. All right. Flair.
It looks like UnBound. Going to go ahead and try their hand at their offense first. As REKT, they're going to go ahead and take it off on defense.
Let's get this going up. Hold on.
Round 1, pistol round. It looks like this team offense for UnBound is congregating around the storage area. Pive there to go ahead and contest early.
So
look
Flair.
at this. Yeah, hey, look at this. Look at the Shadow. Look at the buy we got going on for the defense right now. All Cyclone across the board.
Definitely something you don't see for a map like this. It's kind of long range, you know? It's a lot harder to hit headshots, but, you know, it's their pick.
They might be looking to play the close game. They got 2 roamers upstairs.
As Carl is pushing into sight, might find Emilio upstairs in restroom. He's gonna find Cruz first. Emilio taking out Cadillo Carl on that restroom. Unfortunate. Gonna start him off at a 4-5. Not looking good for UnBound right off the bat.
Yeah, that'll soften up this offensive push right away. Foam is on the wall. Flicker, EMP in hand. They are still kind of looking towards the A area. Maybe just testing the waters, knowing that they got a body down. Venom on the staircase. Getting peppered up is Nightwing. And this storage push is identified. Wall now gets blown. Instant. Gonna go ahead and block off the area. Pive. Ooh, Flicker getting a kill on the Venom. As he was up on that staircase.
Pive with a wall.
Gets a kill on yeah.
Man.
A little bit of damage going out on the Pive. Offense still in storage area. EMP not in hand, but Nebula now making his way over towards the A side. Maybe going to flank around and get his team some space to work with. Ooh, and just like that, Nebula does get the kill on Beam into connector. Midman moving over. Grenade gonna have to force him back. Nebula now puts in the time, getting the kill on the pie, but Midman there to refrag. At the same time, iced over. And Nightwing pushed into the B area. That was a well-timed, coordinated event for this offense.
Yeah, iced over and Addy combined for around, what did you say, 40 damage. Oh, and Midman takes out one with an Ensign. Does another
Midman
one.
knew exactly where that plant was, threw an Ensign, went ahead and take him out. Nightwing is low on health. Health.
Oh!
Not able to get the drop onto Midman, as Midman now sits with 1 health. He'll go ahead and defuse this EMP, giving REKT round 1.
Oh.
Flair, what did you see there in that round?
Did it again.
We saw some great patience from the offense, definitely. They had that first initial pick on them, being down 4-5, got a couple trays, were down 3-4, took their time. They had that flank go around to the server side to set up a distraction, getting that plant down. But they were just too low and couldn't quite sit back, didn't have the util to hold that post plant. And luckily for Midman, he did have it, had the 2 incense, took one out, took the gunfight, and excellently played from both sides.
Absolutely, Midman did have the health advantage at that 1v1. Really loved the timing, letting Nebula get his work done on the opposite site while the 2 players lingered around in storage. Once Nebula made his move, those 2 players knew to crash in, and they took space, able to get the EMP off. Excellent work from the offense, but just not able to get the post-plant situation done.
Round 2 about to start. Kind of excited for this push. See what UnBound is about to do here.
Check this out. UnBound currently spread out across the board.
It's definitely a very split push here from this UnBound team. Excited to see what they bring out of this. As it looks like Iceover's in. Oh, sorry. Is it upstairs? I don't understand why I thought he was upstairs, in sight. As it looks like
he's not quite in yet.
Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula took out Emilio. I think the reason for this split push is they're worried about roamers, which they've had now, 2 roamers for both rounds. Proxy going to go ahead and give away the push on the B side. Flicker with the DMP. Ensign going out. That Proxy is still letting him know that they are going to go ahead and make the push on B side. Foam now on the wall. 2 players contesting Pive, Ed, Midman for the 4 stack of bodies. 5 actually outside B site.
Instant and nades
Wow,
going
now
out for
the
either
flow.
team. Ooh, it's Pive takes out Flicker with the EMP in sight now. Nightwing pushing in through the and Pive finds him in that smoke. Pive's still in the smoke, but Nebula doesn't know he's there. And Nebula takes out one. Midman taking out, getting a refrag, and Iceover taking out Midman on this double refrag there. And Venom takes out one. And Beam.
Oh, we're back into a 1v1 situation, but Beam knew where he was just able to blind fire around the corner. Got the kill.
Some great gameplay out from both teams. We did see that unconventional push from UnBound, as they did try to catch REKT off guard in that defense. Unfortunately, the early pick, the proxy, the walls being blown, them taking their time did kind of mess up that unconventional push, where usually you would play faster, catch them off guard, and it just gave REKT a whole lot of time to set up. So maybe we'll see a standard push this time, maybe we'll see another roam, but so far it's been pretty even with 1 player left alive.
Blair, what do you think? Is that unusual push the result of them getting roam kill right away? Are they worried about these roamers?
I would say they are definitely worried about these roamers, because before, as we saw, they did have that first round. Cadillo Carl upstairs looking for the roam did get taken out, but second round they had the whole team push, get the kill, and I think they're very worried about their back, definitely, and taking their time on the push.
Beam sitting in this chin right next to Nebula. And it looks like, oh no, UnBound has a bot. Unfortunate, they have lost a player. Now it's a 4v5.
Not going to help them while they're already down 2 rounds to start map 1. An aggressive defense is being held. Emilio holding the wall. Big man, Hive. Beam getting the kill onto Nebula in generator area. As Nebula pushed in right away, Beam was there for him. And that'll be a Cadillo and a grenade. Able to utilize by this defense. And then Beam getting an instant kill on the bot. So that bot is not going to be of any use in this round. And then Venom getting the kill onto Nightwing. That is 3 offensive players killed on the window of Generator. But we still got 2 offensive bodies, Leo Carl and Iced Over. On the vending side, foam on wall now gets blown. Not a good situation for this offense. They got 2 Vipers in the hand. Oh, they got to go contest 2 Deserts. Emilio getting the kill onto Iced Over, then Midman swinging, getting the kill on Cadillo Carl.
That was an excellent round from REKT once again on the defense. They started to realize that the offense is taking their time, doing unconventional pushes, maybe having some flanks. So they did spread out their players this time. And as we saw, the 2 picks from Gen window, that was very unfortunate for the offense, as well as having that bot, which they do have their 5th back now. So maybe they'll be a little more coordinated on this bottom floor push. And they just got to figure out how to break this offense because they're getting in. They're trying to get their setup done. They're just getting killed right off of that setup. And they've got to find out the switch of pace, maybe speed things up, maybe wait for the REKT to feed because they are peeking them a lot. And it's just gunfight after gunfight being won for REKT.
We'll see if any strategy switch up happens now as they have an uphill battle ahead of them early in map 1, down 3. And checking out the economy of each team, pretty balanced at this point. We're going to see ourselves a strong round here between both teams. Drone now going to go out. 2 drones going to go ahead and look for information rounds going through the wall. Defense already having the wall open into storage as Five and Emilio are there to contest any storage push right away. And offense taking their time, taking space right now, just probing this defense, seeing what kind of opening they can get. Oh, a flicker. Iced Over getting a 2K on Emilio and Five at the same time for the gun. That'll soften this defense. And Five getting the kill with trips. Those drones were not effective at looking to see where those trips were, and they paid for it. But still, they got 4 bodies left alive for the 1 defender. And a flank happens, but Iced Over is taken out as Midman was watching the flank from the window. Or Iced Over, rather.
That was a great play from the offense. We did see that pace change. They did start to get those picks fed from REKT as we saw the over-aggression from maybe a little overconfidence. But this is a defense-sided map most of the time for most players. And up 3-0, confidence is up, start feeding, and UnBound just capitalized on that so well. Got their early picks, kept feeding the momentum, and then had that unconventional push to push the opposite side to isolate that single defender, who was on defense, and we saw an excellent flick from UnBound, and perfectly played from UnBound.
Shadow, let's go ahead and throw up them KDs. We'll give an update at this time at the beginning of round 5. Let's take a look at REKT. Midman leading the pack at 5-2. Pive sitting closely behind at 4-3. And then a lot of support pieces from the rest of the team on the opposing side. UnBound, Iced Over, 6-3. Doing well for himself with Nebula at 4-3 as we begin round 5. Looking like a very generic A push. Drone gonna go head downstairs, but this defense, there is no player on A right now. Will this drone identify the opportunity? A lot of these defensive players are just looking to deny space.
Drone gonna get that upstairs cleared out for either team. as a nade goes out from Nightwing, it looked like, to that comm, and not going to find anybody as Pive moves out of the way from it. Not taking a single bit of damage. And wallbangs come out from Pive, taking out Flicker on that wall. Beautiful wallbangs there from Pive.
Yeah, perfectly timed, perfectly placed, right on him from the get-go. That's going to soften up this offense. Vincent now going to go deny the plant from Nightwing. Iced over, going to take out Emilio. As he was going to the door blocker, and then, ooh, Venom got the kill on Nightwing, but iced over, got comms from his teammate where he was and was able to throw wall bangs and get the pick. Venom now in midman, or now in time. Nebula tried to throw a grenade to deny the plant, walking right into it. Nebula, midman still alive. Iced over takes out Beam. Iced over getting a 3K this round. Takes out midman as well. And we're down to a 2v1 situation with Venom left and having to defuse this EMP. He has a Marui in his hand to still make a win happen, but he's got to go now. Time is ticking away. Iced over. Heard him as he was approaching the door in War Room, but now Venom, I think he's going to be content with saving that Cadillo in hand. Or I mean that Marui.
Another beautiful round there from the UnBound team, making it 3-2 now. Almost tying it up.
Yeah, beautifully played from UnBound. It's funny how you notice the change from both teams. At first, UnBound was so worried about those flankers, so worried about those roams trying to catch them off, and it was kind of killing them on offense, wasting a whole lot of time. And now we're seeing the same thing from REKT. REKT is now scared of those unconventional pushes, those late flankers, as we did see one get into War Room and get a 3K. And it's just tearing their defense apart. They didn't have enough people on site, not enough utility. We had one incend thrown early, though, but an early incend doesn't do anything when they have the rest of the round. So maybe UnBound has found their perfect pace to beat REKT, and REKT is going to have to try to adapt here as we are in the last round before side swap, and I can't wait to see how they hold up their defense.
Absolutely. Strategies now getting shifted up amongst these teams. And that's what you like to see in this competitive Breachers atmosphere. Constantly thinking, constantly reading their opponent, and making adjustments from there. That's kind of what makes this game such an awesome competitive atmosphere.
And I will say, little honorable mention, the new Vantos from Pive coming out, as it's gotten that new buff, making an actual decent gun now. And Emilio taking out Iced over on that window, quickly gonna make this UnBound team a 4-5 player disadvantage, which is not going to help him at all to secure this last round.
Absolutely softening up the offense right away. Nightwing, the only player over on vending side window. Nebula there inside. And EMP still up on the roof. Going out. Cadillo Caro just running in, taking out Emilio, who was lingering in that corner. Flicker now drops Tetris, has foam in hand, wants to put it out, but knows that there's a few players throwing rounds at an angle. He'll conceal his body behind Tetris. Two players in lockers. Into the door, not going to find the grenade. Pive with that Vantos in hand is holding that bending angle. And then Flicker getting the kill onto Venom, swings out, takes out one Lockers player. Still there though. Five getting the kill onto Nebula. Ability now raining out. Midman taking on Flicker as he was trying to plant. And then Nightwing getting a kill on the beam. Midman then taking out Nightwing. Quick refrag happening. No. And it has left a 2v1 for Cadillo Carl, who is over in Lockers. Does not have the EMP in hand. It's still on the body of Flicker.
This is very possible.
There's a spring mine. There's a spring mine right there.
Oh. It's gonna be like, oh no, don't make any sound. Oh.
Goes ahead and blows a trip. Spring mine, they're available. If he can get this plant off, might be a boon to him. Grenade gonna go right over into Cubby. Does get damage on the Kedilo Carl, but not able to take him out. Midman and Carl gonna meet now. And it goes to Midman.
Beautiful round from the defense, and we did see that pace change that we were talking about in the previous round as UnBound down 2-4, but they are now on the defense, so they do have that side advantage for this map, and we're going to see how REKT plays out their offense. They did have that pace change where they were not worried about the flanks anymore. Top floor is a very isolated map, not a whole lot to watch, so spreading people out, blockers in the other side really helped them with their entry denial, which is noticeably how they usually play. They get that early entry denial, try to get those early, very fast, quick picks. As we saw, they all continue to have cyclones, so they're going to try to get in their face, shoot as many shots as possible, get all their picks. We're seeing flashbangs, drones, so we may have potential to see a very quick round, so we'll see if UnBound can hold up with their defense.
Real quick, Shadow, pop up these KDs. We'll give an update at map flip. Iced over 10-4, doing the bulk of the work for his team. And on the opposite side, Midman 9-4 with Pive 6-4 as well. Pive currently AFK, however, not ready to play quite yet, as Venom jumps right in, taking out Iced over. And that'll soften up this defense, but he did get a lot of damage done to himself, currently sitting at 1 health, and his team does not have a stim in hand. Drone now heading towards the electrical side. Oh, Flicker was paying attention in assembly, was able to put away Pive. So we're now sitting at 4-4 with one player on each team. Very low health. Wall is foam. Venom, EMP in hand. Hideo Caro gonna get a kill onto Emilio in his door. Now moves the offense. EMP gonna go out. Beam, Midman holding. Nebula comes around the corner, takes out the planner, but Beam to replay on Nebula. Nightwing then getting the kill on the Beam. It is all down to Midman in electrical. Oh! Unfortunately, not able to get it done as Nightwing hits his headshots, putting him away. And that'll be a defensive win for UnBound.
UnBound played that very beautifully, sat back, let REKT come to them like they did on that offense. And REKT, they did have that really fast pace. They had that first initial pick, got their beautiful setup outside the wall, had the flashbangs. Unfortunately, that misplaced incend did allow the EMP planter to get swung, allowing for that easy pick on the EMP, and UnBound patience beats REKT's quick offense. So maybe we'll see REKT slow it down, maybe not. We're not seeing a whole lot of util right now. We are seeing the SMG buy, so they are still going to try to win those gunfights, as we do see one drone get bought. So they are going to continue their drone entry for the quick pick, and we are seeing a traditional setup for traditional push, as Kitchen will be the site pick of this round.
For sure, C4 ready to go on the hatch. In connector, allowing a possible rotate to happen downstairs. And it could be of some great use, as that is where this team is making to look their push on the A side, as you called out, Flair. Midman with an immediate kill on the window in the staircase. That's going to help him take space. Early picks coming out very frequently in this game.
Yeah, it looks like the first 15 to 20 seconds, there's always one pick on either team. And it's usually the deciding factor of who's going to win the round.
Drone now going out downstairs, letting him know that they can go ahead and take space. Go ahead and get rid of that static, as they're going to look to plant this EMP over an A side. Grenade coming out. Going to get a ton of damage on Venom. Lucky to still be alive. And then an EMC will go ahead and delay the push. Hatch. Oh! Downstairs, Venom still gets the king on Nightwing. Was not ready for him. Venom was sitting at 1 health. Still got the job done. Khalil Carl contesting that gravel pipe, getting the EMP planted. And he has plenty of bodies to hold him while he's doing it. No really contest happening on the defense for that plant. Nebula still upstairs, gonna make his move now. Gets the kill onto Emilio. Flicker downstairs, moving up. And we are at a 3v4. Oh, Kadeo Carl getting peppered up by Beam. And then Nebula taking out Venom. Still upstairs, but wasn't ready for Beam. Got the reframe. Flicker taking out Midman. And it is all down to Flicker with that EMP ticking away.
Yeah, it looks like Flicker is going to save this round with that Omen, and it looks like Stem in his hand, and that 1200 he has.
Very easy plant for REKT. They were just able to throw it down. Already had several bodies holding it.
And they did get that easy plant down with their beautiful setup, and we did see that fast-paced push with those SMGs as Iced Over got taken out quickly on stairs now. Something to notice, UnBound was expecting that very quick push, but unfortunately they were just spread too thin and couldn't handle the cross angles, couldn't handle the 2-1 swings. So maybe they have to play a little closer, maybe we'll use more util, as we did see util get thrown out, but it was one Incen. That Incen too early, once again, allowed the opposing team, which REKT on the offense just waited it out, pushed in, got their plant down, had a beautiful time-wasting post plant.
Yeah, they're right. That Incen went out immediately after the grenade. Got plenty of damage on the Venom. Maybe a bit of a misuse, but look, I think they're getting worried about the fast pushes, trying to slow them down as much as they can, but weren't able to rally their team on the site. Nonetheless, we are heading into round 9. REKT up 5. UnBound still in this. 3 wins under their belt. As this offense, 4 bodies on roof, Pive, EMP in Nebula, or Midman, testing over on the vending side. Right now, gets taken out by Iced Over as he swings around. But then a refrag coming up from Pive takes out Cadillo Carl. And that is a single trade apiece.
Team. And it looks like Pive dropping down for Tetris. Going to foam that Tetris wall. As drone gets taken out just before it could break the static, as a nade goes out into that deep corner. As a lot of people like to call bitch corner.
Do they really call it that?
Yeah.
And 3 offensive players now on Tetris with the EMP as well. They have space to work with. Opportunity to go ahead and blow the wall. Emilio taking damage from a grenade. Util is pouring out. That is the last of the defensive util that they will be able to utilize when that instant comes out. Yep, it's on the ground already. Defense now having to rely on their guns. Flicker popped out, getting the kill onto Emilio. And then Beam getting the kill onto Nebula on site. Flicker able to come around the corner, but Beam is right there, waiting for him. Oh, I think Beam looked away just at the last second, turned his head, and Flicker was able to get the kill. Softening up the offense down to 2 players, and one of them sitting at 2 health. Uphill battle now for the offense. .30 seconds now left on the clock. Pive still has the EMP in hand. Midman moving over towards the hatch. Might be looking to make a drop happen while Pive still has contested that open wall. Midman does make the drop happen. Defense stays disciplined though as Iced Over is able to get the kill on the Midman. Pive taking out Nightwing. Pive still has time to get that EMP down. He is going to go ahead and attempt to do so at this time, but he's going to get pinched. Oh, he got some damage on the Flicker, but he wasn't able to swing properly as that static slowed his movement, giving Flicker the time to go ahead and put him away.
And we did see UnBound once again counteract the quick pushes by REKT, as we did get that top floor, which favored UnBound a little bit because they were able to stay closer together, weren't thinned out, had their util down, as we did see that static in the middle of sight, stopping any quick pushes as we saw in that final kill from UnBound. And they did savor their util. They had a little more util this time, so all of their util was used out by 1 minute left, but by the time there was 1 minute, they had a perfect counter push setup. REKT had that cubby control for a minute, and then we saw Emilio go down. We saw 2 people from UnBound counter push that cubby wall and push out, get vending control, and just completely isolate the REKT team.
Looking at these buys now, SMGs largely across the board for REKT, but with one Vezin going to be fielded on the opposite side. 2 rifles, a Marui and a Cadillo, going to be in the hands of this defense. As we're now sitting at 4-5. Close matchup, ladies and gentlemen, between these two teams. I feel like this is the round where we're really going to see some separation, or it's going to get tied up. As this offense is throwing out a drone. Cadillo Carl struggling to break the drone. Oh, does now get the kill before the drone is able to provide any damage to him. Venom and Emilio over the hatch now with Ian Foam in hand. Beam still out there on gravel, iced over in the bathroom. Hatch now gets blown. Very probing push for this offense now. Beam is going to make iced over, and iced over is going to get the swing kill on the Beam as he vaulted over into that window. Already softening the offense for this defense is working. One player upstairs, Nebula, getting the kill on the Venom, and then a grenade kill from Flicker. Beautiful nade. It's a 5v3 right now. Midman right there on the window. Does get the kill on the ice over, but Carl able to get the refrag on the Midman. Almost took it out himself, almost fed him, as he is now at 3 health. One player left alive, Emilio. And he is outside still, just taking his time, knowing he's got a minute to work with in an uphill battle, 1v4. All he has in hand is an RCP and a foam. Maybe he can make something happen. 45 seconds left on the clock for the round. EMP currently in the possession of the defense as it's stuck on the wall. And I don't think we're going to see any push from Emilio, as he's just going to hold these angles.
I think you are right. And it looks like we're going to get put in a 5-5 now. And it's tied up. UnBound making a beautiful comeback for sure. Not a big one, but a pretty nice one.
While these last seconds of the round tick down, Flair, what did you see?
Well, what we all saw was beautiful defense from UnBound as it's a 4v1 ending. Ooh, and he does get a last-minute kill onto Cadillo Carl, giving them a little extra cash going into the next round. It is now 5-5. As you said, they did have a pretty nice little comeback going for them, and REKT was trying to find any gap in the defense they could. We saw them rotate, we saw them distract, try to get those early kills once again. Beam going in the bathroom window to try to cause some chaos on the back of the site. But the defense was just ready for him. Killed him as he vaulted in. Easy swing pick for UnBound, and REKT started falling apart. They went for that opposite window, straight through printer, and UnBound was just ready. Spread out, util, completely ready for these fast pushes as REKT's now going to set up for a storage push going conventional again, hoping that UnBound will be a little too spread out. Maybe we'll see a really fast push. We're seeing 2 drones. Maybe it may be slow, maybe it'll be fast, as Pive does pick up the new weapon.
Yeah, you're right.
This round's going to be very interesting.
I noticed that right away. Pive putting faith in the Vantos. And why not? He's sitting at 8-7 right now. Has himself a good KD to work with.
And I will say something to point out. Emilio has a good bit of money, or did at least, but decided to stay with the RCP instead of picking up a rifle like a Vezin, Cadillo, or Marui, which could be bad or good for him in the end.
I'd say bad at this point in time, Shadow. Look at the opposing rifles for the defense.
Oh.
They are locked and loaded, util, stims, ready for everything. While Emilio stuck with the RCP, got himself a foam and a stem. Oh, is currently outgunned. Cadillo Carl getting the kill onto Midman. As he was peeking that top angle, EMP is now up there as well. Foam now going to go on the wall from Emilio. Pive still throwing rounds through the wall. No window, Flicker ready there to contest on that door right away. Oh, Flicker swings out, gets the kill on the 5 on the head angle. Venom then got the kill on the Nightwing. Oh, tripwire kill on Amelia. The Venom was to take over the Carl. Round's now going through. Beam getting the kill on a Flicker. And it is all down to Beam to go ahead and put an offensive win on the board, but he's got 2 bodies ready to contest that from happening. And doesn't have the EMP in his hand either. Doesn't matter. Iced over, holding the angle, takes out a headshot on Beam. And that is another defensive win, netting them 6 wins on the map, ready for overtime if it need be.
Yeah, as we're coming up on that nice 6-5 lead from UnBound now. They were down, and now they're up on REKT, and REKT's starting to maybe sweat a little bit as we can see the hesitations, the simple mistakes. 2 drones, and the trip mines were not droned out on one of the default spots, giving UnBound one of those easy kills on the offense, just thinning them out even more. We're seeing the 2 vaults on the head peak, one after another, and different points in the round, and same kills coming out. They vault, they get their head taken off, again they vault, get their head taken off, and REKT needs to start getting organized now. We're going to be seeing a 7-5 win here on map 1.
And look at the eco that they're working with now. They got Cadillos fielded by Pive and Midman. While the opposing side, they're playing with house money. They can go ahead and purchase whatever they want to go ahead and try to net themselves map 1 victory. If they can go ahead and get the secure the win this round. And they're going to have upper floor to have to work with. This drone now going through Tetris. And into orange, but Hideo Karo is there with the door blocker. A C4 is placed into locker wall as well, providing another angle. Beam getting the kill on the Hideo Karo. Right in lockers. Already softening up the defense. Damage is happening on the Nightwing right now. So he will go ahead and slide himself a step.
Wall bangs upon wall bangs.
He's gonna go out.
A bunch of wall bangs.
Better looking offense. Midman barrels right in. Nebula is there. He's going to get the kill onto him. Got a 2K as Venom was relying on Midman to be able to get that shot off Emilio, then taking off Ice over. And then Beam getting the kill onto Nebula. 1 player left alive, Nightwing, for this defense. And it looks like we might see an overtime. Oh, Nightwing got the kill onto Beam. Drive, not able to refrag, but brings the corner, gets the wall banks, knowing where.
Oh!
And then Pive gets the kill onto Nightwing. And that is going to make it 6-6. We are going to overtime.
Overtime first map.
Overtime, you love to see it. You love to see the 6-6 going into the overtime. It's the most exciting round where both teams are now kind of stressing. We get a nice eco reset. Everything is nice and even. So now it's all about strategy. It's all about who can come on top with those gunfights, with the util usage. Will REKT be able to get EMP down, find the gaps? They did last round. They did find the nice gaps onto the UnBound defense, as we did see them take their time with the first kill. Still got the first opening kill, but it was just kill after kill, following each other, playing together very nicely. Great swings, and UnBound was just folded under the very fast pressure from REKT. As we are seeing flashbangs once again, we're seeing some cloaks, incense. It looks like we might have a pretty fast push after they get set up on this round. This is going to be exciting.
Shadow, with the IGL experience under your belt, what are you telling your team if you're the offense, as UnBound was able to claim defense because they had the higher score?
I mean, these faster pushes from this REKT team have been working, so I would think I would stick to it, you know? I mean, I feel like from both teams combined, these faster, more aggro pushes have been the main game so far, and the main plays.
We're looking at how they're setting up Shadow. Kind of spread far apart, but they're now going to go ahead and congregate over. Midman and Beam heading down the stairs. They're worried about roamers. They got 3-4 players on the upper floor looking
like
for any
now.
roamers, trying to soften up the defense. Yeah, they're all there. And we're going to see Emilio and Nebula. Oh, they're going to miss each other. Both teams giving each other a lot of respect right now. Not a lot of risks being taken. They're trying to get any advantage they can. Trying to get that first kill right away. Emilio and Pive in assembly. EMP there as well. I think we're going to see a drop from the assembly side. And they're going to go ahead and move quickly. They got 2 players still over on the other side of the map.
Oh my goodness. Nebula, I mean, if he moves, he's going to see a player. He is so close to these players right now. He does not know it. As he jumps up, Venom frees him and takes him out. Gonna help their push now.
Yes, sir. Advantage offense currently right now, but we've seen it before and still go the other way. Can they go ahead and finish this one up to net themselves a map win? Yeah, ping in the wall. They're going to want to play that uncommon wall into A. As 2 players are still making noise on the B side. Now Pive with that foam. Venom and Emilio right there. Nightwing is close though. He's going to go ahead and contest. Oh, he's going to get the kill on the Pive. Then he's refrag by Beam. Instant now going out. They are aware of this push. Midman taking out Flicker. Cadillo Caro getting a kill on the Midman. It is a 2v3 advantage, this offense. And they have sight to themselves, but the EMP gets dropped as Venom gets killed by Cadillo Carl. Now a 2v2, but they still have the site and EMP in possession.
They have to
They're
stick
going to go ahead
here.
and lay down the plant now. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Emilio getting the kill on the Cadillo Carl. It is now down to Iced Over to be able to save this map for the defense.
No!
Oh, getting peppered up by Beam on that box angle. Emilio cloaked on their side. Get the kill onto Emilio. We're into a 1v1. Who's going to take it all?
Oh!
He turned around.
No!
And Iced Over was able to shoot him in the back of the head. He looked for another angle. Just wasn't able to clear the corner. Iced Over pulling off the clutch on the defense for UnBound, and they're going to go ahead and get themselves a victory on map 1.
Let me show those KDs real quick. As it looks like...
Yeah, let's take a look at how we ended. Iced Over, 16-8. Phenomenal performance from him. Flicker, 2-7. Nebula, 10-10. And supporting pieces throughout. On the opposite side, Midman and Pive led the team with 12-11 at 9-9. Great showing. Map 1.
I mean, that was just a crazy last round. It looked like Red was going to have that. They had a great cross angle setup. And, I mean, the counter push from the defense was just amazing. Got their shots off, no missed shots, and caught Beam with their back turned and was able to get the EMP defuse off. That was a great comeback from UnBound. And, I mean, REKT played that perfectly. They played slowly, got the first pick, had man advantage, and got their setup nicely, had a nice quick push to take out UnBound, and UnBound was ready for it, but collapsed under the pressure, all the util, and EMP got down, 2-1 situation. REKT should not have lost that. REKT was on such a great hold, and I mean, it's just the clutch. You love to see the clips. We're getting some great content out of that first round.
For sure. We've been getting great content so far at the beginning of the season. Season 1 of VDL has not disappointed thus far. Every matchup has been a very entertaining matchup, just showing you the level of competition that these teams are trying to play with. They are hungry for victory, and it's really reflecting in their play.
Yes, for sure. I'm excited for map 2 to see what comes out from these teams. As it looks like REKT is switching up a few players, not many, but I'm going to send you guys into intermission. We'll be right back with this map 2. Welcome back from that short break. Map 2, Arctic. Exciting
We had
map.
We had a very exciting map 1 come out from both teams. Played phenomenally, as we are seeing a couple of sub outs. We are seeing Dynamite and KO come into play for the side of REKT. So I'm interested to see how that will change up their gameplay. Maybe shake up their offense, shake up their defense. They do have defense on REKT. Maybe they'll play faster, maybe they'll play slower. We'll see. UnBound has been doing a good job at counteracting, especially on that last round from the previous map, and we are seeing pistols, we are seeing drone, incense, so this is going to be a very decent push onto potentially the B side.
We're seeing a common strategy from REKT right now. Look at their buys. They went ahead with all Cyclone again. So
Yeah.
clearly, REKT has a strategy for what they're buying. Flicker going to go ahead and barrel himself in. Go ahead and throw foam on the wall right away. Blows it immediately, but then gets taken out by Beam. Did not have any supporting pieces to refrag him. As one player already down for this UnBound team.
KO sitting at 68 HP in this red hallway here. But he has Carl on his right. As a nade goes out, take him down to 56 now. He's in a little bit of a predicament here as he peeks out, see if he can find anybody. But Breacher's timing, having that timing as he gets taken out by Carl, but not before he takes him down to 16 HP. As Nightwing peeks up, takes out Emilio, making it 3-4 here. Iceover getting taken out by Beam. Nightwing taking out 1, taking out 2 there. Carl getting a refrag to make it 1-0 for this UnBound team.
And that was a good defense from REKT towards the end there, especially with Beam with that nice incense pop-up. That was a beautiful kill onto the guy swinging it into the wall, but UnBound was just set up outside, capitalized on the cross angles very well, played together. Very cool, calm, collected, very composed offense, and this is looking very strong start from UnBound on this map too.
Without a doubt, maybe carrying over some momentum that they had after that overtime win. They're feeling themselves. And we're going to see a typical hero buy come out from Flicker. He's going to go ahead and feel himself a Cadillo, SMGs, and 1 Cyclone on the order for this REKT defense. Flair, what are your thoughts on this map? Are you thinking offense, defense, proper offense can go make it balanced? What are you thinking?
Honestly, this is one of the more even maps. Some people say it's offense, some people defense. I've seen a little more offense than defense, but honestly, it's how you play. There's so many cross angles you can hold, so many different styles, and this is going to be a very even matchup we're going to see here.
C4 already on the wall and blown in cafeteria, as they're going to provide themselves another angle to work with. Iced over, breaking the window. Midman there to receive him if he decides to vault over. Throwing a ping, let him know that he's there. Drone going to go through lounge into kitchen. Probably just to identify if that wall is open. So no aggressive moves are made by the offense. Now contact on the other side. Iced over, taking a little bit of damage. Knows that Midman is inside gym. Midman saving himself with a smoke from that instant. But he's still down to 30 health. And he is essentially trapped as he's taking more damage. And now Cadillo Carl looking away, shoots through the smoke, putting away Midman. Now moving over towards Beam. Gonna meet each other. Only a little bit of damage in the exchange. This wall already on the wall in gym. There is nobody in B where the EMP and that push is coming from. But the wall is open so they can quickly rotate over. And Emilio does it this time as he gets the kill over onto Iced Over. Dynamite throwing rounds through. Flicker getting a kill onto Emilio with that hero buy. And then Cadillo Carl swings the corner. Takes out KO. We are sitting at 4v2 right now. 1 player on a mad flank Beam as he makes his move right now. Ooh, gets the kill onto Cadillo Carl. That'll identify his position. Nice swing through the gym. Just taken out as well by Beam. Beautiful 2K. And that evens up the numbers. However, health advantage for this offense. As they are now at a standstill.
Dynamite.
Dynamite and Nebula. Yeah, they're right there.
Oh.
Oh, I thought Dynamite would have had that one, but Nebula with the cloak able to get the kill. It's just dumping the beam now, who got that 2K earlier. Flicker gonna go ahead and contest. Look at the last known location of Beam. Beam did not pop up. Had the chance to kill him. Making his move now. EMP needs to get planted. Flicker holding that angle.
He knows. Uh-oh.
He knows, yep.
Ah.
Oh. Flicker saw the gun peek through the door frame right away.
He pointed at it too.
That was very well played from both the offense and defense, and this is what I'm talking about with that very varied gameplay. Some people get that weights wall open, some people get the kitchen, and by the defense getting that kitchen wall open from REKT, it basically turns the whole map into a site. The whole thing is open, cross angles can be holed all the way from Narnia. I mean, there's so much potential with that. We saw the great angles, we saw the nice rotates to counteract that offense, but unfortunately the pressure was just once again too much, and it stopped REKT from being able to hold that, and unfortunately patience was not on the side of REKT either. EMP was planted down, but it was not fully planted, so the timer was not going down. Dynamite gave up that unfortunate kill, and Beam was left in that 1-2 situation, and UnBound had their great cross angles.
Yeah, maybe a different series of events occur if Dynamite is able to get that kill on that cloaked player. And now, Nightwing and Cadillo Card. Nightwing saw Emilio place that proxy. And he goes ahead and retreats on over to site. Drone gonna happen in Red Room. EMP on the ground, just outside the opposite area door. Wall is opened up on the C4. They are just sending all kinds of rounds through Red Room right now, but Nightwing and Cadillo Caro not deterred. They're going to go ahead and make the push happen anyway. Foam goes on the wall. In Red Room, Wallman taking out Midman, holding an angle, getting put on by Ice Over. It's not going to be effective. As now all walls into A site, or B site, are open. All players left alive. It's all down to gun skill at this point, as the defense still has one instant to work with to try to deny the plan. Flicker on the opposite side, gonna make a push over towards the A side. Iced Over getting the kill onto Emilio. And then Midman gonna go ahead and try to contest the angle, but Nebula gets the kill on the Midman with the grenade. Beautifully done. And this offense is pushing in. KO gets the kill on the Cadillo Caro, then Beam gets the kill on the Iced Over. Two defensive picks gonna go ahead and even this thing up with one player really low. Flicker still over on the A side. Dynamite knows he's there. Beam. Nebula getting the kill on the KO. Then immediately pushes off with the EMP to go ahead and rotate over to the A side. Nightwing taking out Beam. And it is all down to Dynamite left in con, and he gets put away by Nightwing. Beautiful 2K at the end. Dominant offensive showing.
And it was a very traditional push and defensive hold that we saw here. They did have that wall open as teams usually do, because once again, it gives them those long angles, long advantage, because wall's going to get open for a plant. Most people think, why would you pre-blow a wall? Well, it stops them from crossing the wall to begin with, so plant isn't even a factor at that point. And beautiful defense, but the offense did take them out, as we did see those players a little spread out on the opposite side, getting their cross angles, and it just had the defense's attention drawn every which way, and a couple players died with their backs turned because of it. And that was very well played out from UnBound, as they are now up 3-0 in this map too.
I'd like to know what's going through the heads of REKT right now, losing the overtime last map in a devastating fashion from a clutch. And now they find themselves down 3 rounds on Arctic. Maybe needing a change of a pace or tempo or something. They got to start stacking some wins on the board before they have to field their offense. As we see now, with the EMP in hand, 2 players playing on green. 1 roamer upstairs. Drone going to come out, get as much information as can. They break the vent. Tried to see anyone lingering in red. Won't find him. EMP in the hands of Flicker. Foam now going on the wall from Flicker. Dynamite hears it. Does wall bang Flicker a little bit, so they know it's coming. Beam. Getting the kill. Onto Iced Over. Flicker goes ahead and blows the wall over. He died at round 1. Now gets the kill on the KO. Does not repeat his mistake in round 1. Both walls are open on B side. As 2 offensive players still in red room. We are even up at 4 more. Emilio getting the kill onto Flicker. And then a Nebula takes out Beam from the wall. EMP on the ground in red hallway. They're going to go ahead and use the Garfield. Dynamite not prepared for Nebula to swing around that corner. And then Midman didn't refrag. Midman did get the refrag, but after Nebula took out 2 of his players, was completely locked in at an angle. Unfortunate. One player left alive, Shadow. EMP is heading on over. Gonna get planted. Oh, Midman takes out Kadeo Carl. We're down to a 1v1. He swings! Midman dies with his gun down. Unfortunate. As Nightwing was there to swing the refrag, maybe wasn't expecting it. Bold move from Nightwing. Instead of retreating and holding an angle, goes ahead and goes for the kill. Works out for him in the end. And that is 4 wins for UnBound.
And once again, it's crazy to see the pace changes because previous map, REKT was the really fast team, and now we're seeing that from UnBound, and REKT is collapsing under their own style of pressure. They're playing a little bit slower. UnBound is just getting in there, snaking their way in, even if they are down a player or 2 initially. Picks are being gotten, and they are finding those little gaps and just taking them very quickly, very effectively, playing together, and unfortunately, that last player from REKT did look like they tried to either swap out weapons or try to find out where this guy was, and he was waiting so patiently behind, and just easy swing, easy kill. UnBound 4-0.
Taking a look at these KDs right now, quick Shadow. Let's take a look at the REKT team specifically. The 2 sub-ins may be cold, as they have not put in a whole lot of work in for their team, and it's showing on the scoreboard at this time.
Nightwing coming up here to foam that hatch. Forgot he had that foam, it looks like. As a Cadillo Carlo starts to push in now. As Iced Over with the C4. Or, I don't know what that was. Got a little bit of damage on Iced Over. As Emilio takes out Iced Over on that green hold. As Cadillo Carlo throws a trip there and pushes closer. Getting close up here now. Just a free fire. He takes out Emilio on the box, shoots his, looks like his leg out.
Midman now coming up the stairs. He might be able to do damage if he can get successful kills, but the offense is moving right now with impunity.
Oh!
And then Flicker getting the grenade kill onto Dynamite. Beautiful. Midman is not able to. Oh no! The spring mine.
Spring Mine getting that
Oh,
last
no.
kill on the player. You hate to see it. You got to be watching out for those Spring Mines. Unfortunately, he did react, but couldn't get out in time due to that crouched position. And that was a very similar outcome from the previous round. I mean, UnBound had more players alive, yes, but it was the same kind of thing. They get in, they move quickly, move efficiently, get their nice slow setup, and then bam, they strike, they get in, and REKT just wasn't ready for the pressure. I mean, we saw the kill in the hallway from the guy hiding behind the box. Where's his cross angle? Nowhere to be found. UnBound capitalizes on those small mistakes, and that is why they are currently up 5-0 in the second round. And the round is beginning to start now as we are seeing a unconventional push coming out from UnBound as they will be attacking that A site, and REKT's defense is starting to slowly realize it after getting no pressure on B, and the drone comes out trying to take out that early util, and UnBound makes their way into the objective.
Offense now going in on the inside. Completely stacking up, throwing wall bang too. Gonna pepper up Flicker down to low health. Yeah, they are completely committed to this A side on defense right now. Healing a few players back.
And UnBound is trying
Nebula
to keep up that
got the
very
kill on the
fast
beam.
pace.
2K.
And it's just a flurry of kills, and we are now 4-1 in favor of UnBound, and last player dead. Blink and you'll miss it. It is now 6-0 in favor of UnBound. We are getting that side swap. Hopefully REKT can get their act together, start, you know, take a breather, slow it down, and hopefully turn it around. Maybe we'll see another comeback. Maybe we'll see a map 3, potentially. I hope so, but right now it's not looking like that, as we are in heavy favor of the opposing team.
As we sit now at 6 wins for UnBound. Shadow, let's go ahead and pop up these KDs. Let's take a look at how we're faring thus far. Nebula, check this out, 10-2. Doing a great job thus far. Nightwing 6-2, Flicker 5-2, Cadillo Carl 6-3. A lot of work being put in by this team for sure. On the opposite side, Beam, top rank for his team, 6-6. His supporting party 3-6, 3-6, and then the 2 sub-ins struggling to put some kills on the board as they came in on map 2.
Yeah, it is unfortunate from the sub-ins. Usually when you see a sub-in, you know, they're fresh to the game, they're not worn out, they're getting in, they're getting the kills, but that is just not what we are seeing right now. As looks like a traditional setup gets started here. They're playing slow, playing with the drone, and Beam making his way in, leading the charge, as we are seeing an early kill from Midman on the Nightwing.
Yeah, shot him right in the back. As he broke that window, saw him. And now Red Room currently in command of the offense.
REKT is going to be making their way in now, once again, playing that slow game, trying to get out the free picks as Emilio gets foam on wall and crosses over to get that other one as they're looking out, and Midman takes out Iced Over, Beam takes out Flicker, and it's just a flurry of kills for the offense.
For sure, REKT now putting their guns to work, getting some momentum. There's 2 players left alive on B. One of them getting peppered up. Cadillo Carl, Nebula going to go ahead and contest the wall now. Cadillo Carl getting the kill onto KO. And then Nebula runs away, gets shot in the back. Midman takes out Cadillo Carl on the long angle. It is left down to Nebula, and he is just going to get shot in the back. Too many angles to have to contest. And that is going to be the round win for REKT.
That was a beautiful round by REKT, and we are seeing that very quick gameplay that we were familiar with on the first map in the beginning. And, I mean, they're just running away with it now. Maybe a comeback is going to happen. We'll see. That was a very beautiful round from them, as we are beginning to see Cadillo, Viper, Cadillo. We are seeing some very aggressive guns come out. We're seeing some flashbangs, some extra utility, and UnBound as all Vipers. We're seeing an RCP Omen. They're changing up a little bit, changing up their spending, maybe save a little bit. We're noticing C4s on the walls to get that wall open, as did REKT on that defense, and this is going to be a great round.
For sure, kind of seeing the meta right now with that C4 on the wall in cafeteria. Going to provide that angle for them. As REKT, still a very large uphill battle to try to get to 6 and give themselves a map 3 opportunity. But like I said, it is a mile away from them at this point. A lot of work to go. 4 bodies up on the hatch. Foam getting put out now. Cadillo Carl, oh, they had a bot. They had a bot.
That is very unfortunate. You never want to see a bot on your team. I mean, they are up 6-1 right now, so it's not too much of a devastating mishap from the disconnect, but we are seeing REKT making their way in now. They do have that, obviously, early man advantage, as Iced Over does kill Beam to even it out.
For sure, not being a factor at this point. We're at 4-4. Iced over, but Emilio knows he's there. Walks right by him. I guess they're not going to contest that gym player. It's iced over. Now pops out, gets the kill onto Midman. Trying to get the replay against Dynamite. Not able to do so. Does get the kill. The back left steel car takes on Emilio.
That is a devastating mishap as we did not find that player in Wade's way. Oh, Nebula does get the kill on the KO, and it is now a 2-1 in favor of UnBound. This might potentially be the round here as Dynamite does push up. He does have that SMG full health, as so do the UnBound players, and we're seeing exchanging blows as that wall is a lot of damage taken out from Dynamite.
Nebula gonna get him. Yep.
Oh.
Unlucky, for sure.
And that is a dominant map 2 victory and a match victory as a whole for this UnBound team. One map, one in overtime, and from there just ran away with it.
Yeah, that is a crazy win from UnBound, as that was a very close map. The first map, I know we were expecting possibly a map 3. We were seeing very, at least close gameplay from the two, and I mean, UnBound got that 1-2 victory to win the map 1, and I mean, they were feeling it. They carried that momentum over, all stress gone, and it was just go, 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 and I mean, we saw it. Crazy wins, and unfortunate for the other team, but I mean, it happens. It's crazy the pace changes that you can see in this game.
Without a doubt, and that'll do it for us here. Week 1 VDL for the inaugural season. Great showing from UnBound. Congratulations, REKT. Back to the drawing board for them as they go ahead and look to build some momentum on the season after this loss. Shadow, do you have anything left to add before we go ahead and sign off?
I'm gonna say the upcoming games. So far, looks like tonight we had Elixir versus F3. Tonight also we had Atrix and Vanity. Tomorrow we have Elixir versus IQ Corp. Tomorrow we have Valor versus Meow Team 6. Saturday we have Black Ice versus Aereo. And then Sunday we have Ascension versus Legion.
Solid matchups coming for us here at VDL. We'll definitely check them out and get them to you as they come. Flair, you got anything you want to add before we sign off, bud?
I mean, I'm excited for these next matchups coming up. I mean, this was a great start to the season. We're seeing wonderful gameplay coming out. People trying to get their early MMR, trying to get those early high placements, and this is going fantastic.
For sure. All right. That'll do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with us here at VDL. We'll see you again very soon. Have a good night.